I'm Jesse Vognara. I'm 21 years old and I work for Pierre Hedary. So I started working for him about a couple months ago, and I really didn't have much experience working with these Mercedes cars. I've had a few hot rods myself. I have an RX-7, I have a Turbo Z car, and just by chance I was given one of our favorites around here, a 123. Mine is a year-old car, it's a gas engine, and I really didn't know much about these cars or how to repair these cars properly. I did some quick searching around and I saw that Pierre happened to live in Titusville. So I decided to come by, see the shop, and see what he was about. I was pleasantly surprised to find that he was not only so forthcoming with his knowledge, but also willing to give my car a look. It was a few months since I saw him at that point, and I had just recently finished school. And I figured, you know what, I don't really have a job right now, let's go to Pierre's shop. And Pierre said, well, you want a job? I would love a job. So my first project by Pierre was to rebuild an engine for a 240D. And the customer had ran out of oil, so my job was to get an engine and put it back in the car. It took me 3 days, and put it back in the car, we're good to go. Pierre was impressed. He said, let's do some more. So about a week later, I rebuilt an engine and put it in a 300D non-turbo, and delivered that to the customer a few weeks ago. Right now, I've been working on a 300CD, and we're ready for more and more projects to come. I really enjoy working for Pierre. It's really expanded my knowledge, expanded my knowledge base on these cool cars. I have a 123 outside. It's a 230E gas car, 4-speed. Love it to bits. I also have a 300D non-turbo that I bought for next to nothing, and through working here and learning how these cars really work, I've been slowly restoring it at home. I have a couple wagons. I plan on turning them into a pickup truck, because what's better than a Mercedes pickup? But of course, I have a few other cars too. I have one 116, I have a 201, I have a 190E. It's really cute, and gave that to my sister to tool around in. But my experience with working on these cars, and as a young person working on these cars, is these cars are special. And ultimately, this is what we have left of the real enjoyable analog cars. And it's a privilege, really, to work here surrounded by all these cool cars and to work with all these cool people and expand what I can do and expand what we can learn all together on these really quite interesting pieces of history.